number 5. And let me just zoom this question a little bit here for you. Yes, now that's clearly visible. So have a look. That also belongs to the same domain, algebra, and from the module domain, from the module algebra, that belongs to the linear function in 2 variables again. Okay, have a look what question number 5 is saying. Question number 5 is saying figure A and figure B are both regular polygons. Okay, so don't get confused here, like there is no figure possible, like there is no figure given to you. See, you have to imagine. Okay, it's a part of the statement. No graphical solution to that is given here. Okay, so you have to assume like figure A and figure B are both regular polygons. Okay, so we'll just assume, okay, they are the regular polygons. Now it is saying the sum of the parameter of the figure A, okay, and the sum of and the parameter of the figure B is 63 inches. Okay, so the question is saying the sum of the parameter of the figure A. Okay, parameter means what? See, first of all, it's a regular polygon. That means we don't know like how many sides are there. It can have any number of sides. Okay, now it is saying the sum of the parameter of figure A and the parameter of figure B. Now parameter means what? It is the sum of the all sides. Okay, so sum of the all sides of A. So let me just write down sum of all sides of A plus B. Why so? Because it is saying the parameter of the figure A and figure B. Okay, the sum of all the sides of A and B is equals to what? That is equals to what? 63 inches. So this is the data which is given to us. Okay, now my equation is saying the equation 3x plus 6y is equals to 63. Okay, represents this situation where x is the number of sides of the figure A and y is the number of sides of figure B. Okay, so we'll just read this statement till here. Now see, have a look on the given data. Now the question is saying, let's say figure A, okay, it has x number of sides. So let me just write down, it has x number of sides. Okay, and my figure B has what? It has y number of sides. Okay, so if this is the case, okay, and we are looking for what? We are looking for the parameter. Okay, so parameter of A means what? Because it's a regular polygon. That means each of its side would be of what? Same length. That is why we are calling it as a regular polygon. Okay, so this is the well-known property of a regular polygon, that if it is a regular one, so each of its side will be of same length. Okay, now it is saying their sum will be represented by this equation, isn't it? Because see, they are saying the parameter sum is what? 63, and the equation is saying 3x plus 6y is equals to 63. Okay, so on combining all these information together, can't I say this 3 represents the side length of figure A and the 6 represents the side length of figure B? Can't I say this? Why so? Because see, I have x number of sides. Okay, and let's say if the each side of regular polygon A is of 3 units, so can't I say its parameter will be what? 3x. Okay, similarly I can say if the each side of figure B length is what? 6, so the parameter would be what? 6y, and definitely their sum is what? 63. So definitely I can say that 3 represents what? Let me just put down the arrow here. So it represents the side length. Let me just write down the side length of figure A. Okay, and the 6 represents what? It represents the side length, okay, of our figure B. That's what has to be the conclusion. Okay, and the 63 represents what? So obviously it represents the sum of the parameter of both the figures. Okay, so let me just write down this thing here for you, that it represents, let me just have some space, see, that it represents the sum of parameter of A and B. Okay, so that is how you have to write down the separate things, like what does this 3 represents, what does x represents, what does 6 represent, what is y representing, and what does 63 represent. Okay, now you do have a look on the question, like what the question is asking to us. So now the question is asking which statement is the best interpretation of 6 in this context. Okay, so now it is asking like which of them is the best interpretation of 6. So have a look. Just now we have discussed this thing. Now 6 represents what? So it represents the side length of the figure B. That means side length of the regular polygon B. Okay, now have a look on the options. Is there any option which is saying so? So my option A is saying each side of figure B has a length of 6 inches. So can't I say, of course, option A is the correct one. Are you getting my point? Because this is the very first option which is saying the same thing, that each side of figure B has a length of 6 inches. Okay, so no need to discuss the further options. Of course, my option is going to be the correct one. Okay, but for your justification, only for your clarification, for your understanding, let's just discuss option by option. See, option B is saying the number of sides of figure B is 6. So is it true? Not at all, because see, the data is saying the number of sides in figure B is what? Y. So how can it be 6? We don't know. Okay, so definitely option B is the incorrect one. Similarly, have a look on option C. Each side of figure A has a length of 6 inches. So have a look. Each side of figure A has a length of how many inches? 3 inches itself. So definitely option C is also the incorrect one. Now option D is saying the number of sides of figure A is 6. So is it? No. The number of sides in figure A is what? X only. That is why option D is also the incorrect. Okay, so because each of the option B, C, D are not at all satisfying the given criteria, that is why option A is the correct one, either by the logic or by the clear understanding as well. I hope that is clear. So, of course, question number 5 is going to be the important one, and you have to be very careful with these kind of questions. Clear to everyone? Okay, guys.